Hi everybody, Aiden here with TobbiCo-Host. We help you maximize your Airbnb revenue. Today I'm going to be talking all about pricing your Airbnb and the right mindset you want to be in. How exactly do I think about pricing for my Airbnb? We're going to get into all that today. Please like and subscribe and ask any questions that may come up in the comments. Let's get into it. As a general rule of thumb, you should price your Airbnb based on how much interest your listing is generating. For example, if your occupancy rate is at 100%, it may be because your price is too low, so you should consider raising your price to increase your revenue and meet that market equilibrium. Adversely, if your occupancy rate is at 10%, say your occupancy rate is really low, it may be because you're pricing your property too high, so you should consider lowering your nightly rate to incentivize more people to book. This comes back to the very fundamental principle of supply and demand. If everybody wants to book your Airbnb, increase the price because there's more demand. If nobody wants to book your Airbnb, lower the price to meet that demand. You want to find that market equilibrium. Pricing your Airbnb too high or even pricing your Airbnb too low actually hurts your revenue in both directions. The only time you want to intentionally price your Airbnb low is when you're listing a brand new property. Your property can get buried in the Airbnb list, so you want to incentivize people to book your property when the listing is brand new. Intentionally pricing your Airbnb low while your property is brand new accomplishes two things. One, it gets you reviews quickly. If a property has no reviews or if it just has one review, no one's going to see what your property is rated. And for those who like a track record and who want to see exactly what your property is rated before booking, you're going to lose out on that revenue. And think about it. If you have two Airbnbs that are exactly the same, okay, similar location, similar amenities, but the only difference is one is rated a 4.9 and the other one has no rating at all, you're obviously going to go with the 4.9 because that has a better track record. The second thing pricing your Airbnb low in the beginning does is it boosts your listing. It's almost like SEO. Airbnb is making money when more people book the listing. So pricing your Airbnb low in the beginning encourages more people to book and boosts you on the Airbnb list. Now, how does dynamic pricing play into all this? I didn't get into too much detail in this video, but I gave you the fundamentals. When your Airbnb is priced too high, less people are going to book and you're leaving revenue on the table. And when you're pricing your Airbnb too low, your occupancy rate will look good. A lot of people are going to book your Airbnb, but you're still leaving revenue on the table. The only exception to intentionally lowering the price of your Airbnb is when your property is brand new and you want to get as many bookings in as short amount of time as possible so you can collect those reviews and boost your place on the Airbnb list. And this definitely is not a set it and forget it model where you just have one price for the weekday and one price for the weekend. Please comment if you're interested. Aiden with TobbiCo-Host. I hope this helps.